Hello, and welcome to my presentation for Virtual Infotech Day. My name is Brandon Yap, and today I'll be presenting my final year project, also known as the Pilot Performance Optimization Graphical Report, PPOGR for short. So what exactly is the PPOGR? Well, first, we have to dive into a bit of background about UAVs. So what exactly are UAVs? Well, UAVs, also known as unmanned aerial vehicles, are autonomous aircraft controlled by the military for surveillance and reconnaissance operations. True to their name, UAVs don't require a pilot to operate from within the aircraft. Instead, pilots operate the UAVs from a ground control station, also known as the GCS, away from the battlefield. As such, UAVs bring many benefits to the military. For example, reducing the risk of incurring loss to human life, as well as increasing surveillance capabilities through the number of advanced technologies present on the UAV. Hence, pilots must always recondition themselves in order to operate these systems effectively. These trainings are known as sorties, and they come in the form of live trainings as well as simulated trainings. Thanks to the advancements in technology, the military can extract data from these trainings, and these data can be turned into insights for analytical purposes of pilot performance. However, the data is very dirty. For example, there can be missing records for a pilot as well as missing grades. Therefore, the PPOGR is used in order to resolve these issues. The PPOGR is an informative, comprehensive, and interactive graphical interface which takes in pilot performance data and transforms this into intuitive visuals, of which insights can be drawn from to answer user and training requirements. An example of the PPOGR was first shown on the first slide, but the PPOGR is not just a graphical report. It's also a data pipeline. So what exactly does this data pipeline do? Well, it first extracts data from the data sources available, such as the grade sheets for containing pilot performance data, and then processes this unstructured, dirty data, which may contain missing records as well as corrupted data, into a clean format, of which can be stored into a database. Data can then be taken from this database and loaded into the graphical interface, of which analytics can be performed. Hence, that's a brief overview of my pilot performance optimization graphical report, which is not just a graphical interface for analytical purposes, but also a data pipeline which extracts, processes, and transforms the data into a proper format for analysis. So you may be wondering, what kind of technologies did I use for my project? Well, I'll be talking about that right now. So some of the key technologies I used for this project included Excel VBA, MySQL, Microsoft Power BI, as well as the Python programming language. So since the data was in the form of spreadsheets, I used Excel VBA in order to explore the data as well as process the data, exploring what was wrong with the data, what was missing, and what was erroneous, and then processing the data using the program in order to give out a clean format which can be used for my graphical interface. Similarly, Python was also used for processing purposes using popular libraries like NumPy and Pandas. So after the data was clean, I used MySQL to store the data, and then Microsoft Power BI was used to extract the data from the database and load it into the graphical interface of my choice, designed through the program itself. Therefore, these were the 4 key technologies used for my project. And then through the PPOGR, what are the benefits exactly? Well, the benefits is that we get a streamlined data pipeline. I constructed a data pipeline over my time in the company, and which can help with data extraction, processing, and storage, and can be used as a baseline in the future in order to expand on the pipeline process in order to use the cleansed data for analytical purposes. Another key benefit is that the PPOGR provides a straightforward and succinct analysis. It provides a broad overview of performance assessment parameters alongside drill-down capability, consolidated into charts for clear-cut analysis and instant insights. However, of course, this project can be expanded upon as well. So the pipeline infrastructure can be expanded to support other functionalities such as database pull and push, data staging, and automation. And standardized data collection methods can also be introduced to cut down on the amount of missing data and erroneous data produced by the current methods established by the company. So basically, this was the PPOGR I did for my industry partner, the Defense Science and Technology Agency. My supervisor was Ms. Imanishi Nami, and I would like to conclude this presentation. Thank you very much for listening.